That gun shit. I got a first to kick it, ain't enough for me to spit. I split a nigga shit when I spit. I'm slick like Red and my 3-point better than shit. I'm in top 4 times, I run the rush like Christ. 2 times in my back, I spit nothing.
Yo, what it do, my people? What it do, my family? Y'all up here now rocking with the best on Ain't Nothing Funny, Alamo the Prez. And no, I did not have no such relationship with the porn star. How y'all out there doing this year? I said this year. I'm bugging the fuck out. I'm on my little shit and everything. How y'all ladies and gents is doing, man? Hope y'all as well as like mine's. You know, mine's always stay a productive day. You know, do what I do best. Get money and get right. You know what I mean? But shit, right now I did wake up earlier. I was trying to tell y'all what I always be doing too. Trying to get some I'll be on that sneaker shit. I'm a sneakerhead. It was good. Let's see what. Yo, that's what's up, man. It was so funny to watch, man. What up? I gotta see who this Facebook user is, man. I've been going through a whole lot of shit that I can't see and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? Everything is good and good as must. Yo, since you jump into that, man, I want to give a shout out to the best motherfucking 50th year of BET in the world. That was one of the best. That was the best of the 50th BET. I want to give a shout out to 50 years. They finally got it right. You know what I mean? Even the walkway was somewhat white, right? Seen a lot of TikTok winners, Burger King eating TikTok winners and shit like that. Burger King shit, they was giving out awards and shit like that. Yo, yesterday was to me on that awards what I seen. Who run the world? Girls. Yo, I would say out of all of the performance and everybody else's performance, it was a whole lot of girls winning shit yesterday. I didn't see too much males winning too much shit, but it was like a whole bunch of females. You know, Lotto. They played out all the new hip hop females. You know what I mean? That's over there. That's out taking it. Yo, I had some shit with Mad Skills, bro. That dude, Mad Skills, is still flavor. He's still what makes you know what hip hop is all about. He's really a part of that 50. Shout out to Virginia. Shout out to my dude Trumanati, also a part of that Dutchman's and all that, also part of music and shit like that. But yo, yesterday, I could say from Caribbean, they killed that. You know, they killed that, man. They brought me back to I start bowling when I seen Little Fishes and they had Mad Cobra. And then when they brought Still Sexy, didn't even know if she aged or she was old or what the fuck wrong with her. Patra. Yo, Patra killed that, bro. I want to romantic call. Her shape, her face, everything was still the fucking same, bro. Like, yo, that was crazy. Like, a lot of them old school rappers, since except for the long guy Busta Rhymes speech that he only supposed to have 2 minutes, everything was good, but yo, so like he said, the old school rappers, they still were looking good, like Melly Mel and all them pioneers, and everybody was looking fresh, looking all that. What's the name? You know, I had to be up there to see. I wasn't there, but I had to watch my girl Carly Rae, man. Yo, she is one of the baddest, man. When Buster came out with that, yo, hit you with the flavors and then what you seeing, yo. And then she came with her because girls is players too. That was fire. Yo, I love that girl, bro. Like, out of all the females, I take her over Ice Spice any day. Y'all just be horny males. Y'all be looking at the booty and all that other stuff. But they also got to come with a whole lot of and I feel her gangster. To me, she's more hood. She's more my style. She's more of a tempo chick. Ice Spice is just too pretty for herself. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. Her performance yesterday was cool. Was cool. Then she brought the Bronx to the stage. I felt that she had the corner store in the background and everybody. The only thing she was missing, they was smoking weed. They had to have a 40 ounce. If you gonna let these people do these hood shits like that ones, those, at least let them really bring it out, bro. Like you seen how fucking Up in Smoke tour when they came out, them niggas came out with 40s and weed and shit. Like I want to see that. I want to see that. BET weed is illegal now, bro. Weed is legal now. So you know what I'm saying? Like I really wanted to see that. Yo, Big Daddy Kane, yo, he needed the original Scoop and Scrap Lover there. One of them is, I don't know if he's still here, but the other one is here. I seen all these other new people dancing with him, and you the old fat guy, and you still doing all those moves. We get it. I get it. But yo, bring back at least one of the old dancers, somebody that we could have been really, Big Daddy King, you know, all that. And then I felt disappointed because I almost thought that Busta and Spliff Star took my niggas part of their song and let them come in after, and they just jumped in, man. I said MOP needed more than one song. When Remy came out, I don't think people was really looking too much for that chick. They wasn't in it too much like when he brought out my dog Rod Dega. First name Rashida. Now, if Remy was talking about battle raps, I would say that was back in the day. She was there. She was there with the Lady Lux. She probably was talking about Lux, but she was talking about that battle shit. Wait, with the females and all that. Because Lady Lux, that was a great battle. You know, even though she lost right there, you know, is favoritism over that. Terror Squad was there. Probably a whole Terror Squad was there. She had her little peoples in there and everything. But from her losing that weight, I don't think that's the Remy I like. You know what I mean? And then we get back into that. But getting into that, so-called Papoose and then we went to a rap battle and stuff, allegedly, and had a fight with your boy Block Captain, Easy the Block Captain and shit like that. Allegedly, it's supposed to have been about Remy. I don't know too much what it was, but from what I'm hearing all of these thousands of stories and stories about Remy, and he fucked that man up, knocked him out, went backstage. If that's his wife and his baby moms, yo, I give it up to Papoose for that one. And that is his wife and his baby mom. So I give it up to him on that one. But allegedly, if that did have happened, yo, that's something that she need to get her ass disciplined too. You know what I mean? Sometimes the women be thinking they're going to walk away with being disciplined when you get the reaction. And then if it was on the male foot, y'all be ready to throw his shit out, slap him, beat him up. If that was the case, y'all will be ready to dog his name out in the streets, call him all kind of shit, take him child support, do all kind of reckless shit. So, you know, if Papoose ain't working the job that long, you should let a man know. That's the shit that I hate about with a female. A female won't let you know shit. They just go secretly doing what they going to go do. These are the worst people to me in the world that can keep a fucking secret. They can keep a secret till they fucking die, till they go under the grave with it. You know what I mean? Even they could tell they homegirl. They homegirl will keep a secret till they go to the grave with it. Only way a bitch it will be mad at, or female will be mad at you, mad at the other female, is because the female had loose lips. And if she did that, that was on some vindictive shit. But a male, we can't hold water. We go and tell our man, yo, you know, we hit that, you know, we did that, this and that. Your man go run and tell his man to make it extra, make it scratcher, make it longer, make the whole shit get all out of place where it don't belongs and shit. And it's hitting right back straight to home. A female go years. You about to go on your deathbed. You already the doctors already lined your ass up to cross your arms. We want to show you how you cross your arms and do the motion when the flowers sit on your chest and all of that other shit. And if the bombing ain't going, you ain't go right, your ass looking bloated and skinny. We putting you all through the test. They still won't say shit. You know what I mean? When he died, niggas still probably won't even say shit. Only one that knows is the person that was around them. Trust me. Around them. Y'all females can keep some shit. So if that happens and Papoose caught the whiff, you know what I'm saying? I seen on 5-5 when they talking all that other bullshit and how she was all what's her name. Yo, the woman start feeling herself. When y'all women start feeling yourself, it's a whole different ballgame. You hear what the bitch said? Don't play with me, don't play with me, don't play with that. You know what I mean? Then you hear it like, because girls is players too. You know, we understand that? Those are real players. Those are players that can get you hit. You can't get a nigga hit over no pussy. But a female can get you hit over some shit. And she be the one to line you up, bro. Like, so if you get that one, they talk about she walking around here, she ain't seeing certain pictures, they don't show her with her married ring and all that. That's their personal business, bro. You know what I mean? Whatever they gotta go through, whatever they gotta get into, that's Papoose and his wife. Yo, it's so crazy that a lot of people put their eyes on the focus somebody else's failure. Like, oh shit, him and his wife is, and they're like, yo, they lined up the fuck with Papoose. Papoose, man, no disrespect, bro. Like, I ain't hear nothing really for the females to be chasing them. Only thing we know for, yo, Remy doing her thing right now. He's in that shadow of Remy doing her thing and all that. Whatever he's doing in the backdrop, he's doing in the backdrop. But ain't too many people following Papoose right now. If you following Papoose, you following Papoose because you just a fan and you a fan of his old shit, but he didn't have no shit out really since the Necessary Dream or something, and that shit ain't never came out. So I don't know, bro, but men will fight for his yums. If that's his lady, like he says, and he call her his lady, you know, that's where we get shit fucked up and get shit twisted. Some of us males do want to be with the bitches, and some of the bitches just push the males away. Like, yo, son, like, yo, who the fuck you want, nigga? King Kong? You want Rambo? You want nigga that's out there that's getting caught up in the RICO law. All these people getting caught up with the RICO law, not just rappers. Fucking street niggas too, getting caught up in the RICO laws. You want these niggas, and then, oh, that's my baby father. And next, he in jail. He in jail during a half a century. Got just my baby father. Next, oh, you want to go see your dad? You go take them to see your dad about a couple of times while they young. Can't wait till they get old so they can make their own decisions and shit like that. Like, come on, man. BET Awards was cool, man. Was cool, man. Well, I say it was cool too, because you seeing a whole lot of shit. You got your boy Boozy, finally, him and Math Hoffa living off experience or whatever the fuck the name of the show. But him and Math Hoffa, no disrespect to his show, finally cleared the air. And you can see it wasn't really to me, really cleared the air. Like, yo, he really wanted to finish more talking. And Boozy handlers came and said, yo, come on, bro, we got to go do something else. Well, I didn't really see Boozy do nothing to perform on the stage. If he did that, shit, I wasn't there and shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like, some of that shit had to really be clearing the air, because as me, a civilian looking, I know, looking in and out of the story is like, yo, son, You was on halfway flag, what they said 2.0, all of y'all. But what they say is with journalists or whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call yourself, podcasters, journalists, whatever you want to call yourself, whatever. Sometimes you do or will have to get down and ask those weird ass questions, the Wendy Williams questions and shit like that. But a lot of people see where she at. She was doing all of this, all shit like she was coming to see Elizabeth, like she was Fred Fox and shit like that. Got my mind tripping and shit. But no disrespect though. The shit was fire, man. It was fire. It was fire this year, man. I would say to see Uncle Luke out there, man. Yo, Doodle Brown. Yo, Uncle Luke shows. If y'all was out there in the 90s, Uncle Luke shows, Madison Square Garden, and where he used to come to a lot of shows. A lot of his shows got you couldn't even come, or you have to be over a certain age to participate in his shows because he was having shit going on the stage, bro. Going on the stage. When I say he bringing people up to go on stage, bro, doing a lot of freaky things. You know what I mean? Back in the days, he still is. Was king of Miami, son. He was uncensored. He was the reason why him and NWA is the reason why they put that Provincial Horizon shit on that shit. Word up. Those two niggas right there, bro. They used to do the same shit that they used to do to NWA in them tapes. Roll those shits over in the streets. They used to do that shit and fucking for Too Loud Crew. Too Loud Crew stayed in jail, stay going back and forth to jail just for performing their songs, bro. So where it comes up to, a lot of people got to get them they openly props too, because if it wasn't for them, a lot of shit that you saying on the record now, talking about bitches and talking about hoes and talking about bitches giving you head and doing all of that shit, you got to give that shit up to Too Loud Crew, bro. They was the first one talking about that and doing that freaky shit. When you seeing half naked bitches on stage or in the videos, bro. Word up. And then you gotta thank your boy too, bro. That boy Trick. That boy Trick Daddy brought a whole lot of entertainment to the females world. The reason why y'all females is thinking and y'all dressing like that and looking like that, because the baddest bitch. If it wasn't for Trick Daddy, it wouldn't be none of y'all fucking Lalos, whatever y'all names is, Glorilla. It wouldn't be none of y'all, any one of y'all, I would even say Nicki Minaj and them. I wouldn't disrespect her, but this is respect, bro. I would say Carly B's and all of them, because Trina put that, I'm the baddest chick. She didn't put that shit out there for all them females to come up there, especially the Cardi B's. It's where she came from, to all the strippers, and became that top female artist and all that, and all of that, and was with what's that? What, Slip and Slide? Some shit like that. So they was doing good, son. She was that queen. She was that queen, bro. She was that queen for that. I like the Nate Dogg. I like the Nate Dogg jump off. Hit the B side on the LBC. My nigga Warren G, he killed that. He made it look cold, straight West Coast. And then my boy Rack City came out with that same beat, basic beat. Killed it. You had where the illest fucking rapper from Oakland was up there, bro. My nigga E40, that beat right there was straight bounce, straight booty bounce, straight have you up in there in that club. Like, tell me where to go, keep low, don't that shit was pumping, bro. He had it rocking, man. There was a lot of people out there that you could get them their flowers right now that had it rocking up there, man. No lie. the baddest performance. I think they should have let them song more than one song to end that off right. Was the Amigos, like to see Quavo and all set up on there at the same time together, even to see them at Takeoff birthday jump off, that was still kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like, yo, they figure out a way to end a slide right there. You know, and right now it's about money, man. You know, we losing bread. You know, all of this beefing right there. It ain't like they beefing and they from the hood don't even know each other. You know what I mean? They broke bread together, so they making money together. So you know what I mean? They gotta put that up in the name of Takeoff, man. I would say that. Takeoff, take care of his family, man. Take care of all of y'all, man, and bring that Migo shit right back, bro. Cause yo, y'all is as a group, y'all fire, bro. Y'all fire. Yo, Ghost, I understand you and your energy, you and your high level shit, you and your what's the name, bro. Well, yo, let's get off of that. Smoke that shit, like that shit, roll it. Let's get off of that shit. We're not in the up and smoke tour. You know what I mean? We already been past that. I want to hear some real Ghosts. That's why I keep my mouth on between you. But out of the lots, my favorite rapper is Silverback. Silverback. That's my favorite rapper, bro. But other than that, and then Jada and you and all of that other stuff. But yo, come on, man. Come on, bro. Fab, great performance. That's why you fuck with Diddy. Diddy got you to sing your whole song. Diddy got you up there on BET, bro. So I get the tactics where you went from regular Fab, when yo Fab, you like to come to the party. If y'all ain't paying attention, the Fab from coming to the party before Fab, he was not getting no recognition like that. The party, we got all the recognition. So shout out to what's the name? And yo, shout out to Diddy for doing that to a lot of people because he did that for a lot of artists. Rick Ross's, he did that for the fucking French. He did that for a lot of people. So shout out for him rebirthing their career. Some of them careers didn't rebirth, like the fucking my favorite rappers from the South, 8-Ball and MJG. Yo, I don't know what's up. These dudes fucking with Jeezy and what's these niggas' name, man? This should have come in my head anyway. But that shit, come on, bro. But you know, I ain't gonna be on here for too long. Be in here probably like an hour, my niggas. I'm gonna get up off of this, man. This BET joint. BET, man, God bless. That was a great one this year, man. Shout out to Divido. You know what I mean? He came up there with a new song that I ain't even know. I gotta hear it. Maybe on the radio, maybe or listen to it, download it or some shit, because playing this live shit and all that other shit, and all of this, all these extra notes and sounding too. Nah, I'm not with that. You know, so what's the name on that? Nah. It's kind of sad that they didn't bring LL Cool J out on that one this year. That would have been a great part of that. You know what I mean? A lot of people that was missing that should have been a part of that. That new Gorilla song, it gotta grow on me. Lollipop Pink. Everybody with this pink shit. We going from gangster females now, gangster females, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm tongue twisted off that. But we got niggas. You gave Scarlett a little piece, then you bring out a new female. All right. It says that's what I'm saying. It's the year of the female. The females taking over the nigga beef because every female want to talk about they want to pop, slay a female down, don't play with it, hurt them, all of that and everything. Lotto, little ass girl looking like she's about 3'4", some munchkin land and shit. They got little kids out there. Little grown kids, half grown kids. Yo, I want to get up here and talk about they banned this black student, man, from the prom and graduation after being shot 10 times. I want to know if y'all think that's kind of fair. You know what I mean? That they did that to the young man. Like, I'll get into why they did that. Y'all can see it. Yeah, y'all should be able to. Yeah. They banned this young man from being shot 10 times. I've been shot, man, and I've been in school, and I know what that's about. They just don't want that shit to be like that, bro. You know what I mean? I get what partial of what they saying, but I don't understand why not, but I do. But they say Philadelphia student who survived 10 gunshots was banned from his senior prom and high school graduation. Deshaun Walker was shot 10 times on February after leaving the mathematical, civils, and science charter school of Philly. You know what I mean? Per the Philly Inquirer. All right. Walker survived the shooting, but sustained broken bones in his legs, forced him to receive over a dozen surgeries and learn how to walk again. I understand that. That's a fact. Seems familiar. After spending 2 months in ICU at Temple University Hospital and rehab at Sanders Hospital for Children, Walker's education was in jeopardy. So you know what I mean. But he being shot, that shit and fucked up his whole shit, my nigga. You know what I mean? And they were scared, bro. They were scared because if you go listen to this,
we have crews all across Richmond covering every aspect of this senseless tragedy, including how members of the community are responding. First, our Elizabeth Holmes was there today as police and school leaders provided an update on the victims and what's next.
Yesterday, our city was devastated by a horrific, traumatic, and senseless act of gun violence at Huguenot High School's graduation ceremony.
A day of celebration turned violent as 18-year-old Sean Jackson, a Huguenot High School senior, was leaving his graduation ceremony with his family. Gunshots rang out. Jackson was killed. Among teary-eyed city and school leaders, Superintendent Jason Cameras said Jackson walked across the stage to receive his diploma just 20 minutes before he died.
Then just a few minutes later, while enjoying the moment with his family in Monroe Park, he was gunned down. I can't shake the image of him receiving CPR on the ground, still in his graduation gown.
Jackson's 36-year-old stepfather, who was with him, was also shot and killed. 5 other gunshot victims are now suffering non-life-threatening injuries. A 9-year-old, hit by a car in the chaos, now receiving treatment, was also related to the victims. The suspect, 19-year-old Amari Pollard of Henrico County, is now charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder and could face more charges in the future. Police say Pollard and Jackson knew each other and had been in a dispute for over a year. They say Pollard was at the Huguenot graduation, exchanged words with Jackson after the graduation, then grabbed an illegally obtained handgun from his car, came back to the scene, and started firing. He fled the scene, but surrendered when he was apprehended by VCU police.
He had very little interaction with us, was not a convicted felon.
Always somebody you know either killing you or shooting you, bro.
So that's one of the reasons it's very surprising that this escalated the way it did.
Cameras and Mayor LeVar Stoney now begging for peace.
This must be the time that we put down guns and lift up our hearts. This must be that moment.
This just needs to stop. I'm tired of the vigils, the well-meaning thoughts and prayers, and the hand-wringing. We need action. We need fewer guns on our streets. We need more mental health support for our children. And we need more help from the state and the federal government on education, healthcare, and housing. Let's not make this a red issue or a blue issue. Can't we just make it a child issue? Finally, to our students, we love you, and we will always be here for you.
That was our Elizabeth Holmes reporting. Active Chief Rick Edwards said the police department is working with the FBI to collect video and pictures from the ceremony.
Yeah, this is the shit that makes me mad with these kind of stories, because these stories is real stories from people that came from the hood or the neighborhood and don't understand. It's always your man or somebody you know then killed you, either killed you or got you set up backdoor, bro, backdoor. So it's like hard. How do you trust these people? How do you, the people that you grew up with? Yo, you know what was senseless when you went to a school and y'all took your differences out on the schoolyard, and it looked like your stepfather. And I don't mean to prejudge, or judge anybody, but you know when you could tell from somebody that y'all both is playing the game, bro, playing the streets game, bro, because it wouldn't have got that serious, man. That's something that I would never really understand. And it's not just going on with kids. It's going on with adults too, bro. Fuck that kid shit. Fuck that adult shit. But it's all the same people, bro. It's all the same people. Nigga, you didn't grow up with this nigga, or you live across the hall, you met him, y'all went to the same school, then you off the door. And then you went in there and turned yourself in. And then they still looking for evidence, more evidence to see what more could it be. Y'all didn't already had the story. I didn't heard the story, everything that went on. That's all you had to go down there and tell these jurors and all that. Oh, he did it by. No, bro. This just happened, what, last month or two? This man just fucking, but you took that shit to your school. Don't try to be a good kid now. You know, yo, son, nobody gonna kill you if it ain't that serious. Unless you got that man, like they saying, mental issues. But they saying y'all knew each other. Yeah. What? So somewhere in hell, you got mad or jealous. Somebody got jealous or mad, or somebody thought they was bigger, and that's how it all boils down to. Somebody think they the macho. Oh, what are you know what? Behind your back, oh shit, he getting it. And niggas just lining niggas up, backdoor niggas, bro. That's why you gotta pay attention and be careful who you running with, bro. Like, yo. A lot of people ain't out there ready to do that time neither, bro. So you gotta be watching out for that shit too, my dude. You out here, you thorough. You thorough until you catch some shit that you denouncing who you chilling with, bro. You know, people getting into problems from that. Oh, I was rolling with so-and-so, and now I denounce who I'm chilling with. We got every city now breaking into New York, West, the whole world now. In the urban cities. You got every gang breaking into, coming down and then migrating with each other, and we went to go see the homies, I don't know, whatever, however, and everybody playing that tough guy role. Somewhere after or before that daytime, that was the only time you could catch him. And him and his father, step pop. So that was a perfect two. So I'm probably going in and lay up here. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I ain't got no more fear. I ain't got to run no more. I ain't got to worry about nothing. Or he laid somebody down that he was close to, so I ain't got to do that no more. I'm good. You know what I mean? He's ready to lift his feet up, bro. He's ready to lift his feet up for the team or for himself. He went to his car, they say. He went to his car. So whatever the evidence is, he turned himself in. You know? He lucky he turned himself in. So niggas would have been look like that's what he told him. He said He's like, nah, man. I'm going to them. Huh? I'm going to Rosalie. Wow. Bad? No. They good? Yeah. Like You know what I mean? So You already know. You're supposed to manifest it. You're supposed to know everything, man. Yo, and if you was changing for the good of yourself, tough, man. That shit is tough, man. I feel tough on you and the family. Like, there's a lot of tough shit going on around this world right now. Yo, I feel y'all energy, bro. I feel y'all energy, bro. Like, this shit is tough. It's tough. Yo. And then what even make it more tougher, that they don't want to let that march go down of his walk, and none of that, I guess, because it was too brutal. It was like, yo, like it was out for you. You know what I mean? Like, innocent people, like a 4-year-old runs and get hit by a car and shit like that. Like, whatever the age they say, I think somewhere around there, 4 years old. Like, yo, son, that shit scared them. Like, oh, they seen they was running. They jumped up. They jumped up and they whip like, oh, like hit the baby and shit like that, man. And it's kind of sad though that people don't understand, like, certain places a no-fly zone, like a no limit. Like, you don't go and do that. You know, other states and shit, they believe in doing riding by, shooting up a nigga home and ignoring his mom's babies and all that other shit. You know what I mean? Shooting females, kids and shit. A lot of shit fly these days, bro. Like, they don't give a fuck when they do it. It's go time. It's go time, bro. Yo, another shit. When they brung out my dude Chief Keef, killed it. That was go time. Nigga said he want them niggas' head on the ground. He did that little Wayne old shit. Whoever hit me in the face with the bottle, I want his head right here on the ground. He did that shit and was rapping about that Jersey shit. Some old shit. That was fire. Yeah, but yo, you gotta buckle up like you in the car. You gotta stay safe. Yo, there's a lot of people out there just getting capped day by day, day by day, day by day, day by day, man. And to go like that. Peace out, man. Peace out to these people, man, that got situations like that, man. You know what I mean? Y'all want to get up into this other one, man. Niggas talking about some fucking, the prosecutors say that it was insufficient evidence for the murder charge of the woman who shot that black woman who knocked on her door. Yeah, I'm fucked up right now too, but yeah, no lie. The Florida woman is officially declined to file. Florida had officially declined to file murder charges against a woman accused of shooting and killing her neighbor through a closed door, citing insignificant evidence. Insignificant evidence. I believe that. Because they playing the game of manslaughter. You know what I mean? That would be manslaughter. That woman walked to that lady's door, no matter if she hit her child, they saying that she should have had called police and all of that shit would have been resolved. You know what I mean? Where they might be right and they might be wrong. That's one thing about in New York State. If anybody would have did that in New York, your ass should have been locked up for that shit. Ain't no stand, no grounds, ain't no none of that shit. You did some violating shit, you should have been sitting in there. That's the difference between those fucking states that niggas is living in, like Florida. Like, yo, damn, now this lady just is gone, son. Ain't no explanation of that, but you know they're gonna try to fight, try to bring it back in court to see what it is. They gotta have the people go up there and testify, right? That people that was there that seen this shit. they would have to go up there and have us go up there and shit like that. My shout out is for like who's really suffering. It ain't it ain't about the state. It ain't about nothing. It's about that woman kids is suffering. Like the ones that all of that shit was about. You don't know how their day-to-day life is gonna go by. That even though their moms is deceased, that shit hurting them too, bro. Like like you can't ain't nothing take to my mama bear. You know what I mean? Mama bear, Papa bear could be gone, but Mama bear, like, she have no choice but to take care of you. So like that is like that's more trauma to the kids, or even if it was adults, adults, that's more trauma to them and stuff like that, because to see your mom die for allegedly something about you, and she went over there to go handle her business. Not even probably went over there to go handle her business on no rational shit. But if that lady had cameras on her property and it had voice and you can hear all of that, that can be another bowling case, because she could have been over there. What they saying probably is she was all angry. She's the angry black woman. She's the angry black woman. Well, they always see us as she this and that, where she knows she could have got her kid off the property and took it down there. But then you have a lot of people backing up her story, like the deceased woman's story, like, she wasn't like that. It was like her kids was out there playing, and and the lady was, and then they still looking at like, okay, why would that lady just do that? But you do got haters. Like, I see these little kids out here having fun. I can't have no fun no more. And they ain't my color doing it. Well, you can't put race in front of that, because that's what they're gonna say right there. Like, if it was anybody kid, wish she would have did that. Who knows? Who knows? And that will, for me saying that, we'd have had a what's the name jury. Like, we got to go back in there and all that. Well, I might have been with cahoots with the people who said that. Yeah, the same thing I was thinking about. Nah, I would say that stand your ground laws need to be taken away from down there. I think in Florida, because that's where the most cases you're hearing, like, people is getting away with that shit, and it ain't colored people that's getting away from that shit, because I ain't hear a case yet. If they're out there, start putting that shit on TV to convince me to know that there are cases that minorities, black brothers, sisters, got stand your grounds in Florida. But every major case that I heard on there is not us. So, only one dude was from Florida. Damn, that killed that dude at the gas station from blasting his music and stuff like that. That was only one dude they made an example out, because he came in, he was going in there and they was playing their music too loud, and he asked them to turn it down, and they didn't want to turn it down, and he thought they was reaching, and he just emptied out inside that car. Killed the young man in the back seat. Like, yo, son. He thought he was, that was a tough case. That was after right after the George Zimmerman jump off. That was a tough case. And they came right back with that verdict. I think son got like 25 years. He got some bald years in there. And I was like, he did some minutes in there, some jump offs in there. But yeah. So, like, those cases, this case right here is way different from the first case I was talking about. The first case I was talking about, that was some reckless street shit. It seemed to me. You know what I mean? All tables will come out and fall out what he did, why he did that, and all that shit. Because he turned himself in, they got him. So they might bless him from turning himself in. He might get some kind of leniency for that, but he ain't getting no leniency for that double murder. And another person got, and then you don't know how that state out there is working. Like, yo, you know, if somebody get injured within a crime you do in certain states out there, and the police having they have some interference, or anybody has some interference with it, and somebody get injured because you did that crime, you know you're liable for what happened to that person. Death, even though you didn't kill them and you just robbed something and got away with it, and somebody got killed with it and shit, your ass is liable for a crime of murder. You know, or if a police kill you within something, your man get killed, and you get caught, you going down for the body. You get it? That's how they work in certain states. So, you know, but I would say prosecutors say insufficient evidence for the murder charges against a woman arrested in the shooting of a black mother who knocked on the door. And that's what is that problem. They put the big word in the front. They said a black mother who knocked on her door. A black mother. Those, you gotta look at those key words. If you look at all of the other shit that would say prosecutors say there. The prosecutor say there. Like, yo, bro, we don't have no right to charge this woman because it's insufficient evidence for the murder. Like, yo. So you know what? Now you're gonna have Al Sharpton and them back out there. They trying to reopen probably another Black Lives Matter. They're gonna go around here and all of that until they force them people to go out there. They're gonna look for a civil suit. They're gonna look for the feds to get involved with this. It's getting ready to get into we getting ready to play out a whole nother couple of years, a year or two, maybe a year or two. So with this, it's gonna scratch. It's gonna scratch. Because they're gonna get the whole world involved with this case. You can see how they have the mother face up there, and you know, the sister or whoever the other person is, and the big picture of her, and then they're gonna look at her face and say, hopefully this young beautiful woman didn't have no kind of problems with the law or nothing like that, wasn't aggressive and nothing, no complaints from the neighborhood and shit like that. Everything should probably look beautiful because they're gonna perpetrate her like she's a dude, a big black woman looking aggressive. You can see on her face, her body language, and then they might go to start right now looking at her Facebook pages and looking at any kind of social media, anything to try to bring her down, to bash her. You know what I mean? Try to this frame her whole family, look and see what they did, see if she had a boyfriend selling drugs and she was dealing with gangs. They're gonna look and all that to that dumb shit to defame this woman and all that, because you still don't know how much that lady bread was. She owned a house. So you know she had some kind of money, some kind of fucking payment plan. She had something, bro. She had something she was looking up, was saving. So, but this woman right here probably just a woman making her American way, trying to get her for a dream, man. Have her kids in a house and make sure her kids grow up, man. Like, just to go die for that. But I wish sister would have went and knocked on her door with the cops. You know what I mean? You're on some civilian shit. Let the cops, if the cops don't want to go through it, and they probably have multiple complaints, nobody's saying nothing. You know, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. Once Sharpton and all these throwing up the fist people come up there and shit like that, everything's gonna change. Probably gonna change, man. I wish the best for her family though. Just how I wish the best for son too, man. Like, yo, bro. Them guns away. And yo, son, like, they didn't know that the lady was gonna come knocking on her door. So, yo, what if the little kid would have not been banging on? Yo, that shit too serious, man, for my blood. Yo, what if a little kid would have been banging on that door, my dude? And we shot through that door like that. Anybody, yo, what if that was one of your family members? That shit was dangerous all the way right there. That was a no-no right there, man. That was a no-no right there. Unless y'all had an argument through the door. But you know your defense attorney gonna say all that shit. Tell him that, tell him this, even if it didn't happen. You didn't talk to no police, right? You didn't talk to nobody. Said, no, I want my lawyer. I want my lawyer. Like, yo, you didn't talk to nobody, right? No, I just asked for my lawyer. All right, good looking. So here we gonna go here with this right here. You know what I mean? I want you to say she was banging on my door, she was coming at me, hardy hard, boom, 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 boom. The lady was scaring me. Her and her kids kept intimidating me. She said all of that shit. She said all of that shit. They had her write that shit down and that thing. Yo, you know why? Because sometimes the cops want to do their job, but they don't want to do their job. When it's cool for them, like, yo, damn, I might be in here writing this whole report. I gotta sit here and interrogate this lady for about 6-7 hours. Yo, that should be busting for them too. They gotta go a whole 7 hours. They gotta go get them something to eat, go get their shit prepared, even ask the people who they got, yo, y'all ready for this? Y'all ready? Yeah, man. Yo, huh? They don't want to do that whole long job. That's busting right there, man. Why would I do that? Why would I do that for you? Why would I want to sit down here? Now I gotta make a whole black report, not a blue report or nothing else. I'll make a black report. I gotta sit down here and write down what really happened and all of that shit. Well, was somebody inside that house? Like, yo, how that shit work? Does she look like a beautiful young lady, man? God bless her soul, man. May she watch over her family and her kids, man. You know, but if you believe in God, man, and you believe in all that on the shit, you didn't believe in karma, man. If you don't get back like that, you won't get back some way, and God spiritually will take care of that. You know what I mean? Especially if it was injustice. That shit was unjustified. You know? Why you running your house and go and get a weapon because he said he was going to go get his mother? Like, I don't think that was a cool look, but here you go on your record. You could be up there with all them gangsters at, them tough gangsters. To the gangsters that didn't even did no crime like that. That's what selling drugs, beat up somebody. You know what I mean? This lady got a body on her belt, so she more gangster than a lot of the gangsters. This lady got a body on her belt. You know what I mean? And a free one at that. A lot of people ain't got none of that. You know what I mean? With that being said, bro, you know, y'all was on Ain't Nothing Funny show. I'm Alamo the Prez. You know what I'm saying? Brothers and sisters. Yo, I got days, man. I'm gonna be doing playing some video games, man. Inviting people over and we have some fun and shit. Play some video games, get high on video game. Sundays, I gotta find another day, a real day, because I had to bring back Pinky. I had to bring back a lot of shows that I'm dealing with. And you know, blessing to all them real people out there that's out there doing what they doing, taking care of their life. You know what I mean? Taking care of the strategy, man, trying to get that money, man, taking care of that. Shout out to me as well, man. Alamo, man in many hats. Alamo the Prez, no, I did not have no sexual relationship with no porn star. the man of many hats, the man of many dudes, many street dudes. So you know what I mean, man. The man of taking care, the man that had no fear. So reckless. The man of paying attention. You know what I mean? The man to go get her, however it takes. You know what I mean? It takes time, precious. Yo, shout out to my dude, the Mo Show, Chicago. Yo, shout out to a lot of people out there, bro. Shout out, bless, man. Blessings to no more eating canipo. Not for me. Blessings to that, man. And blessings. Y'all have a good night, man. I'm about to get on my game, man. Play me some Call of Duty. Peace.